Hey, I'm B, and as you can see, I'm home. Today I decided to do a really chill vlog. I've never done one of these before. You guys know that I'm like not into chilling or not editing everything like crazy, but today I wanted to show you guys what I do and what I eat while I'm in Eastern Europe. Here's the thing. Some of you guys might have different opinions about Eastern Europe because of Bald and Bankrupt and things like that. And although sometimes I do Slav squat and smoke a cigarette and just be weird out in the village, this is my city life day. So today's actually particularly bougie, but if you do want to see the village part of me where I go during the summer, where I go all the time, that I'm not like afraid of or ashamed of, I think it's cool, I think it's interesting, let me know in the comments and I will show you a day of my life in the village. Yeah, just let me know in the comments and give this video a big thumbs up. But today we're actually being like extra super duper bougie. Like I've never been this bougie before, but me and Nick got invited to a Vienna ball. So Nick needs a full-on tuxedo so he can look like a penguin ass bitch, and I need a fancy debutante Princess Diaries dress. So we're gonna go pick that out today.
So I usually wake up at 6 a.m. because apparently I'm a boomer now. I've actually been considering doing a video where I wake up at 5 a.m. for a whole week and I pretend I'm better than everyone else because that's what morning people do, and I cannot tell you how much it frustrates me. But anyway, the first thing I do is I put on makeup and then I grab a espresso, which I cannot tell you how much better espresso tastes than any other type of coffee.
Whoa, is that new merch I launched that's linked in the description below? Does it look like you got it from Urban Outfitters? Walnut Space Club, join it now or die.
The first thing I do is I make an espresso because for some reason espresso just hits different in Europe. When I'm in America, I usually just drink like dissolvable coffee or like regular French roast or cold brew. But when you're in Europe, it's like, oh, I have an espresso, I'm so fancy, blah, 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 blah. My coffee machine squirts it out and then I shove it into my face. And then it's time to make some breakfast. And I always find it so interesting to see what people in other countries eat. I'm also really excited to show you guys what a grocery store looks like, what the streets look like. I always think it's like mad interesting to see like all the differences and like the weird quirks and stuff. Today I'm actually eating something really interesting. This is sheep's milk yogurt, which I know half of you have already clicked out. I have no idea why I eat it either. My grandpa gets it from a local farmer. I think it's healthier. That's what my grandfather says. It has a distinct smelly, specific sour taste that is really, it hits different. Like if you haven't never had it before, you might be a little bit opposed or dislike it because it's not like regular yogurt. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna be honest, I really enjoy eating it because I think I grew up with it.
Completely raw honey. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look very appealing in the jar, but it's really yummy and really flavorful, and it comes out like in crystals sometimes. So I don't know, it's really good. Are actually store-bought. They're not from the mountains. They're from a big store here called Billa. It's like Walmart.
Sometimes I eat it plain, but sometimes I throw in some berries, especially today. I was trying to be all aesthetic and cute for the YouTube video. Like, my life normally doesn't look like this. This is for YouTube, okay? Welcome, hello. Welcome to the internet where everything's fake. I never make it look this pretty. But I recently got an immersion blender because I like to blend soups and stuff. So I was like high-key excited to make like a smoothie bowl kind of thing, which is like what I see people on YouTube doing. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be so cool and so in and so trendy. Oh my God, hip, TikTok, renegade. So I shoved it in the immersion blender and I started blending, and boy, did it get liquidy. It was more of like a smoothie than a smoothie bowl, but I'll take it. I mean, I was just excited that this thing worked. I was excited I didn't electrocute myself, set myself on fire. Like, those are all wins in my book, especially when I'm in the kitchen. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, but honey, I am not a cook. I just pretend to be one.
So now that I have a stomach full of what came out of a sheep's titty, Nick and I are gonna go out to find a dress and a tux and also maybe have some lunch, and I will show you some of Bulgaria, the nicest parts. And yeah, we're gonna take the fastest mode of transportation here, and also the mode of transportation my family hates that I take, a Lime scooter. Now, why do they hate it? It's not because it's not safe or it's not fun. It's because all the streets are kind of broken and crackly, and it's very dangerous. They actually want me to wear a helmet when I ride this, which, before we go out, a little outfit of the day. I'm wearing a ski jacket I got in some random Bulgarian shop. You guys were like, link it. I'm like, it's from a small Bulgarian shop. I don't know what to tell you. Like, come here and get one. Then I got these jeans from Yes Style. And then my shoes are from Ego Official, and they're like really Prada dupes. I think they were like 20 bucks, and you guys love, love, love them. Every time I wear them, you guys are like, oh my God, bros, yeah.
So these are the streets of Bulgaria. I'm sure they look really shockingly different to you. The most interesting thing to me is people here hang their laundry outside to dry, and I don't find it weird. I actually think it protects your clothes for longer because they're not drying with artificial heat that like shrinks them and pulls out the fibers. So it's a little weird when you first look at it though.
Guys, so Nick and I just pulled up here to our car. Hook us up, pickle. So we've been riding our little scooters and now we're almost to lunch.
Then I went to the place that I take all foreigners and people I'm meeting with to act fancy. This is Sense Hotel. It's like in the center, literally in the exact center. My grandpa calls it the belly button of Sofia. This is like the center of town, and this is where I took Nick to like show him the rooftop. The rooftop is the most incredible thing you've ever seen in your whole life. It has a 360-degree view from the whole city. And what I think is really interesting about Eastern European restaurants is that they kind of all let you smoke in the restaurant. So all of them have a faint odor of like cigarette smell, and everywhere you turn, someone's smoking, lighting up. It's totally normal here. I read a lot of the reviews on TripAdvisor because they use TripAdvisor, not Yelp here, and a lot of the people were upset about the cigarette smell. I've kind of grown to like just accept it as part of Eastern Europe, but I understand if you're not from here, you'd be like, excuse me, like why is everyone smoking? This is disgusting. But I don't know, I just got used to it. Oh, another really interesting thing is all the restaurants pretty much serve the exact same like 20 dishes here. Like you can find the shops so you can ask any single restaurant for it and they will all make it for you and they won't look at you weird or anything. The other thing I got was steak and french fries because I just love french fries and mayonnaise. Okay, leave me alone. After that, it was time we headed out to get Nick a tuxedo for the Vienna ball. I've never been to one of these events. We're getting a suit for Nick. He has to get fitted.
Can they fit all of this thickness? I'm honestly about to look like the penguins from Madagascar. Look at how cute that is.
This is how you're about to look. It's so hot.
They're really comfortable too.
Yeah, they look cool. Nick in his outfit.
It's Bond to you. James
Nick Bond.
I've actually
Nick
been
Flicks.
new James Bond. I don't know if they told the public yet.
No, no one heard.
No one? No one knows?
Nick looked really dapper in the tuxedo, and I think it's cool that men can just rewear the same tuxedo for the next 20 years. So if you guys like his look now, I hope you like it a lot because you will keep seeing this tuxedo in every tuxedo event. After that, it was time to go get my look from a store called Bridal Shop. They sell all sorts of like wedding dresses, but also like fancy ball gowns. Nick was filming this, as you can probably tell by the thumb in the video. But after that, we had to run off to walk my cousin's little puppy. His name is Leroy, and he is a poodle, and he's literally 4 months old and is the cutest little stinker in the whole world. He won't wear his jacket and he loves snow, so he runs up and down like an absolute crackhead. I think he's related to Mochi because they literally act the same. It's actually ridiculous. If you're wondering why my jeans are dirty, it's because Leroy likes to step in mud puddles and then walk on me, and I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's totally fine. After that, we went by the store to pick up some stuff for dinner. I want to make a whole video about a European grocery store and show you guys like what it's like in there, but it's just gonna take a really, really long time. Grocery shopping and then thinking what to cook and then trying to figure out a recipe and like buying the ingredients and all the sauces literally always takes so long, and I always end up dreading it. So I'm so happy to be partnering today with HelloFresh. So HelloFresh basically makes making food simple. They do all the shopping so that you can have beautiful pre-measured ingredients to use to make meals that literally don't suck. There's actual professional chefs who make this stuff, so they've got tons of ideas for lots of variety, so you'll never end up eating the same thing over and over and get bored of it. Right now, if you click the link below or use the code BlairWalnuts10, you get 10 completely free meals and free shipping. What I thought was cool is that you can order some spunky extras like desserts, cookie dough, garlic bread. I usually make their meals in one pot because I am really lazy and I hate doing dishes, so you can try that too. They always turn out so incredibly delicious, and they have vegetarian and also meat eater meals. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click the link down in the description. Follow me on Instagram. Nuts out. So it's the next morning. I just went to sleep and now I'm awake, and I wanted to show you my dress before I get ready for tonight. While we're here, a little impromptu house haul. I showed you guys these really fuzzy chairs I wanted to get on Twitter, but they were like thousands and thousands of dollars. So I was like, skirt, no. We ended up getting these chairs from Zara. I think they're actually like living room chairs. They're not really dining room chairs, but they fit really cute here and I love it. And it just like matches the vibe that I was going for. So I don't care if they're like not supposed to go there, but they're just white and fluffy. And I put my dress on it because I'm really good at hanging my stuff up and not getting it wrinkled. But I purposely got a dress that's not high maintenance so I didn't have to deal with it. But I'm gonna put it on now and show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, I wear slippers inside, okay? My babushka would kill me if I didn't wear slippers everywhere. For heels, I got these black Stuart Weitzman ones to wear with like a thick flat platform because I saw these ones from Prada that were like really popular with big thick platforms that are super in right now.
I don't like love the look of thick platforms, but they are really comfortable and you can stay in them for a long time. But they kind of cut off my foot right at the ankle, and I already have cankle, so that's like not it. But they do match. Funny story I'll tell you about these shoes. When I was buying them, it was really awkward, but I'll tell you in a second. My other option is these Prada shoes that I absolutely love. The color doesn't match at all, but the shape of the shoe makes my leg actually look long and skinny. So I'll show you guys how they look, and you can tell me in the comments what shoe I should go for tonight. Funny thing with these shoes, so I went into Stuart Weitzman with Nick, and I'm in Bulgaria obviously, and they're still a little bit like misogynistic here. I don't know if that's the word, but basically the guy was like only asking Nick's opinion and if Nick liked them, which I thought was like weird. And then I was like, oh, maybe because Nick looks a little bit older than me, so like maybe he's onto the whole Nick is my sugar daddy conspiracy theory vibes. And then we were checking out, and I was like between these shoes and the other shoes, and the guy goes to me at the register, he whispers, and he's like, you should ask your boyfriend if you can get the other pair of shoes also. And I was like, boy, if you don't, I pay for my own shoes and I have my own opinion, thank you very much. This is 2020, hunty, like, get to it. God, I was like really offended for a second, and I was like just taken aback that someone said that. Like, ask your boyfriend if you can get another pair of shoes. Like, why do I have to ask him? I can make my own decisions. I make my own money. I pay for my own shoes. Like, I don't care if he thinks my shoes are the ugliest thing in the world. Like, I like them. You know, I was so mortified and like baffled, and I was like, haha, I don't want the other ones, thank you, bye. I didn't have a sassy comment like back. You know what I'm saying? In English, I'm really sassy and I'm like, I can say something back really quick. But in Bulgarian, I was like, oh, haha, I don't really want the other ones, so I'm okay. Like, it was, ooh, I wish I like had a clap back. But let me know if that's ever happened to you, and if like you had a good clap back in the moment, because I didn't, and I like regret not having a clap back. But next time I will like write down in Bulgarian what to say, because I don't know the words. I'm like, okay, let me show you the dress, and with both heels. Okay, so this is my dress. As you can see, I put Spanx on underneath. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them because you kind of see them. Like, I need those Kim K Spanx that like cut off right here. I might cut them, or I might just not wear them at all, because I saw myself like squatting in them while I was like changing or whatever with my phone camera, and I was like, I'm calling the police. Like, no.
Okay, so these are the first shoes that I have as an option. They're kind of a burgundy red color, so I don't think the color actually matches, but like the shape looks good on my foot. It makes me look like I have skinny legs actually. Like, look at this. But I also think it's a little like stripper vibesy, so I think I'm gonna go with this black one, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Clearly by the zoom in you can tell I have a foot fetish. Just kidding, pranked. Cute shot, very Instagrammy. Ooh, kill him, and then you see reality. I can't. Okay, I gotta go because Nick said I have to wash my hair before the ball. Ugh, what treason that is. Ugh, God, can you believe it? One time he like bought me a hairbrush. I was like, oh, I think he means I should brush my hair. If you guys do want a vlog of the ball, or if you do want a full apartment tour once we get everything in here, let me know. And yeah, update, we moved. Woo! Yeah, nuts out.